Hi everyone, my name is Avion Levermore and my semester project is Who Are We in Our Communities Online? Firstly, what is social media? Matthew Hudson defines social media as any digital tool that allows users to quickly create and share content with the public. Social media encompasses a wide range of websites and apps. So, a little bit about me. I grew up in a single parent Jamaican household, so I was not introduced to social media until my friends around me began to talk about it. My journey on social media started in middle school on Instagram, and I became more aware of my surroundings in my community and in my country. I was never one to be interested in politics. However, with this past election season, my Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok's feeds were bombarded with information and posts about the candidates and the need for people to go out and vote. Since I consider myself to be liberal, my feed is catered towards my beliefs. However, I soon realized that there are different sides of social media. What does the conservative side offer? What type of communities are built and thrive on that side of social media? This was my driving force for my research. I quickly recognized the sources of most of the liberal information that I see on my feed. People like comedian D.L. Hughley and writer John King provide me with much of the political and race based news that I receive. But how was I supposed to see the conservative content if that's not what was on my feed and that's not what my feed was catered towards? I was inclined to do some research about social media and the relationship it has with conservatives. What I found was many conservatives believe that social media is biased against them and their content. An article I read written by James Clayton reads, "Conservatives, and I quote, are usually referring to what they see as unfair moderation." However, in this same article, Clayton provides evidence that, according to CrowdTangle from Facebook, popular posts are shown more often than not. So, for example, Donald Trump has more followers and traffic on his profiles than his opponent, former Vice President Joe Biden. So, social media platforms would actually show his content more. Additionally, this morning, as I was watching Good Morning America, they shared a story about a new app that has gained many downloads recently. Parler is an app that was created 2 years ago, but has recently gained much popularity with over 10 million downloads. This app gives users freedom to post whatever they want without restriction. Rebecca Mercer, a big time conservative donor, says the app provides a neutral platform for free speech. Although this app does give much more freedom than, say, Twitter or TikTok, consumers are concerned about the attraction of right winged extremist groups like Proud Boys, QAnon, and others who will be able to openly promote their ideologies. This app does not include a fact check like Twitter, so it can easily become a pool of false information. So, with this heavily conservative platform gaining popularity, what does this mean for Black people and what could we do about it? I found this quote, and even though it is directed towards Black women, it speaks to all Black people, and it reads, "Dear Black girls and Black women, we matter. Our presence matters, our voice matter, and our votes matter. Make no mistake about it. We are powerful. We disrupt the norm and change the system for the betterment of all people." As Black people, our votes are very important because, like the quote said, we vote to change the system for everyone. When we get equality, we set the standard for all women, races, and sexualities. However, in 2016, only 59.6% of Black people voted, which was 7% lower than the last election. Both conservative and liberals know the importance of Black votes, so Republicans use individuals who were popular in the Black community to gain entrance into Black homes. In particular, on social media, Ice Cube received backlash when he met with the Republican Party, when in actuality, he was not there for the party, but for the advancement of Black people in general. What does this mean for our participation in our society? Well, the truth is, our participation can become very dangerous. At the first presidential debate, Donald Trump told the Proud Boys to stand back and stand by. This was very frightening for me as a first time voter, especially because the President of the United States just told an extremist group who targets me to be on standby. What do you say to this? How do you react? Well, the first thing we can do is be careful of the identities we assume on the internet. The internet is a place for everyone, and multiple generations use the internet. However, different generations have assumed different identities. It is evident that older generations have different identities and communities than my generation and even the youngest generation. It is imperative for us to filter and protect the youngest generation's feeds because extremist groups like Proud Boys and QAnon can easily target the younger generation. We have to protect and preserve the integrity of the generations to come.